Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and we're doing a little bit of Chuck's reviews after dark. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, but I was out today, and I also got a bunch of deliveries, so I had to do something for you. And we're starting off taking a look at the Walmart exclusive Energon Glow Bumblebee from the Transformers 1 movie line. Now, I want to mention real quick. There is no mention of B127 on the packaging, and I'm assuming that this is meant to be a companion figure to the Optimus Prime we've already looked at. The big difference is that while there is clear blue plastic, translucent plastic used in the figure, this also has a light up feature. What you want to do is you just come in right there, right where my thumb is, right above the chest, and you press and you get some flashing lights. Um, there's different patterns. I kind of want to say it alternates between a blue and a lavender, but that could just be me. Yeah, see, that's a really darker blue, and that's more of a lavender to me. But that's it. To replace the batteries, what you want to do is real quick, come up here, lift up that panel. There's a screw that's going to remove this panel here. Be careful, it is clear plastic. That is also the battery cover. You can maybe see the 3-cell batteries right there. So you can replace it, which is kind of cool. Now, in terms of accessories, Bumblebee comes with a little short Energon sword, more like a dagger. I kind of feel these are a little undersized for the figure, especially when we get over here and we take a look at the Energon blaster. I shouldn't say Energon blaster, it's just a laser cannon. It's a little handgun. Um, they are removable. You can also combine them just like so. And that's really more for storage, which in robot mode is across the back right there. Put this off to the side for a second. Um, In terms of articulation, you do have ball joints here in the shoulder. You do have a ball joint in the elbow, so there's a lot of swiveling and rotating. The inner joint here, that locks into place for transformation. The head can rotate, but that's about it. Really like this version of the Bumblebee face. That's kind of cool. That's a movie face that I can tolerate. Nothing in the waist, probably because that's where the electronics are. Ball joint at the hips. Now the knees are kind of interesting. The knees actually snap into place or soft friction into place, but you can move them. The problem is that there's no ankles. There's really no feet. What you see here is what you get. So in terms of uh, getting um, into position and what have you, you trying to like get poses and stuff, you'll end up having to like try and balance on those inside legs. So I would just say leave the legs snapped into place. Oh, and by the way, do prepare that throughout the video, I am going to hit that button several times. Um, let's go ahead and just get right into the transformation. So the first thing you want to do, straighten the arms out. And now using that inner arm joint, you're going to unpeg it and rotate it back, forming the side of the car. Do it again on this side. And then what you're going to do is rotate at the shoulder joint forward like that. Bring the legs together, snap them into place, bring this panel up and forward. Now, obviously, it's supposed to sit flush, but that really doesn't happen. Really don't understand why. But when you peg everything together, it will hold into place. Speaking of which, bend the knees all the way backwards. That'll there's a when you bring them together, uh, they form a tab that will go into that slot in the buttocks of the figure. Next, what you want to do is bring the panels, the arms up and forward. There's a clear post right there that will go into a slot on the shoulder. At the same time, you want to bring the arm in, and that will snap into place. Do it again on this side. Snap it in. Like I said, that will help hold that panel down. And you do want the arms to snap in so that they can sit flush. Clear plastic there on the arm, so you got to be careful. And then we have the vehicle mode. You can take the weapon now. There's a little slot right there. Have that in. And I have to tell you, this is the smoothest rolling Transformers car I have handled. Well, I can't say ever, but in a very long time that I can remember. So yeah, really nice, really tight. I mean, yeah, it's hard to describe. You have to experience it. I don't know if it's because of the wheels, how they're attached, because these are pinned in. These look to be like mushroom pegged in, but usually that doesn't result in the smoothness that we're experiencing. It really needs to be experienced. And also, you do end up with a rather small palm. This can fit in the palm of my hand. I can't close the hand, but it's there. I mean, this is a smaller figure than that Optimus Prime. To go back to robot mode, remove the weapon. You can, if you so desire, to separate it. It's actually a little finicky. Oh wait, no, hold on, wait. Oh, am I getting it? Am I getting it? It's a little because again, the sword's obviously all clear plastic. So, but I got it off. Yeah, this is clear plastic with paint. This is yellow plastic with paint. So there's that. We'll put those off to the side, and then just come in, undo what you did, unpeg the arms, separate them at the shoulder, bring it down, keep hitting the button there, uh, just like that. Bring it down, come up to the around the back here, flip the legs out, snap them into place, straighten that up, bring this back section down. Now, once you uh, unpeg it, it does. Oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. Okay, so there is a slot right here and a little translucent tab. So really, you got to use your thumb and press that down, and that will snap into place. But unsnap it, and then just with friction, it'll double hinge across the back. Separate the legs, bring the arms forward on the shoulder, rotate the inner arm joint down. That will snap into place. So that's something I really like because a lot of times that's left as a free floating joint, and that can actually make things a little fidgety. So you got a blade right there, and you got your blaster right here, and yeah, we're back in robot mode. Obviously, this is not a difficult transforming figure, nor do I believe it's meant to be. As of right now, this is the second of what I believe will be four Walmart exclusives. So yeah, it's fun. It's I enjoy it. So how about we pause and we'll come back with my final thoughts. So Energon Glow Bumblebee. I think the closest comparison is to the Prime Changer. And obviously the Prime Changer is a little more involved and complicated with the transformation. You do have a little more articulation, but this is fun. And the light up gimmick is very unobtrusive. Doesn't affect anything. The only issue I would say is posing the figure from the waist down. But I figure if you have some more time and patience than I do, you can figure something out. This goes for about 22 or so bucks at Walmart and Walmart.com. So you'll have to decide if it's worth it for you in that regard. I know some people don't see the value in those type of things, or think they should be far less. But I mean, you are getting a around a 5 inch, 6 inch figure with two accessories and a transformation gimmick with electronics. So I don't know. I think I can kind of justify it. But that's it for the review. If you like this review, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. While I will always appreciate the views, the likes, comments, and subscriptions help to communicate to YouTube through the algorithm that my channel should be exalted and held upon high. If you want to make the ultimate sign of support, I do have a Patreon. It is www.patreon.com/chuckdog1999. All I ask for is $1 a month, $12 a year. No views, no tiers, no special rewards. All you're doing is helping me help you to help me help you bring figures like Bumblebee to you, as well as keeping up the infrastructure of the channel. But as I always say, if you can't afford $1 a month or $12 a year, your views are more than thanks enough. Patreon is just the cherry on top of an already generous Sunday. And one special message for those of you who are joining us because of the Transformer 1 reviews, please do subscribe. The algorithms have actually told me that between 83 to 88% of you are not subscribed. And I think you kind of miss out on some of the other reviews that I do that are kind of fun and kind of interesting, especially when I explore other transforming robots that aren't necessarily more than meets the eye. I think they're kind of fun, and in a few cases in the years past, ended up being contenders, if not winners, of Toy of the Year, in my opinion. Also, it does screw up with the algorithm in terms of how my channel is featured and promoted. Well, that's about it. Once again, this is your old pal Chuck for Energon Glow Bumblebee. We will see you next time.